How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Fake Away Friday. And in this episode, it's going to be a chippy, but obviously a healthy chippy. So it's just the battered fish, which this is the recipe for, but obviously I'll be doing it with chips and mushy peas as you should do. It only takes 25 minutes. So actually this is going to be a very simple one. You can use cod or haddock. I'm using cod. So I'm going to get on with doing the chips and then they can go in, and then like I say, this will only take about 20 minutes to actually do the fish, and that's with prepping it. So this week, fingers crossed, no mess ups. So the chips are now cooking away in the oven, and now I'm going to separate an egg. So the recipe says 2 eggs, I'm just using the 1 purely because this is for 4 people, the recipe. I'm doing it for 2, so obviously I only need half, so 1 egg. So it's something I don't particularly like doing. You've got to separate it, mix the whites, and then add the yolks in. So we're going to have some fun trying to do that now. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to try, the reason I'm doing this with a knife is I'm going to try and get this to break as nicely as I can so that I can kind of juggle the yolk about a bit. Oh, this is awful. Oh. But it's doing it. Oh no, the yolk broke. Oh no. So, the yolk did pop a bit and we have spilt a bit in, but I'm going with that being a success. So I've just poured that into there. Right, so now it says we've just got to pretty much beat this until it gets a soft peak. So I don't really know what that means. I'm guessing it means goes a bit thick. So that's what I'm going to do. Now obviously a bit of yolk unfortunately did fall into this. I'm hoping that doesn't affect it in any way. If it does, I'll just have to get a new egg and we'll go again. So let's skip to when it's done. So I don't particularly know how long you're going to whisk this for or what a soft peak is, but I'm trying to be as violent as I can with it, and it's frothed up. I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, and to be honest, I'm getting a bit bored because I've been doing this for about 7 minutes now. And we're getting not really that far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start slowly adding the yolk in. You might be screaming now at me saying, no, don't do it yet, I don't know. But I don't care. We're going to add it in slowly and keep beating it because I really want to get the fish in, because to be quite honest, I'm just really hungry. For the next bit, I put some non-stick baking paper on here, and I'm going to put the fish on. Right, so that's the fish on the tray now. With some salt and pepper, and then it says just as quickly, just to spoon the egg on. I don't know how this is going to turn out. There's a bit of a size difference in the fish, but it will be right. I'm just going to spread it as well. I think it will meant to be thicker than this, to be honest, and I think that bit of yolk falling in with it definitely didn't help, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. It's all trial and error when you try something for the first time, which obviously with these recipes I'm doing at the moment, that's the case for me. Never made any of them, well, bar like 1 or 2. I've never made any of them before. I think I've did the burger in a bowl a few times. Well, that's it. There we go. So that's looking. I'm going to try and make sure it's as coated as possible. Right, and that is now going into the oven for 12 minutes. So we'll see you when it's done. Also, whilst everything's cooking, obviously I just have a tin of mushy peas on standby for the microwave, and you want to slice one of these up into a few different wedges, just to go with it, because it'll add extra flavour and it's really nice. Right, so the fish has just come out of the oven and it's cooked perfectly. However, as I kind of thought, the makeshift batter thing didn't take well at all. I do believe it was because it was just too thin. I think the issue was I either didn't beat it long enough and it was just the whites, or because that yolk kind of contaminated it whilst I was beating it. I think that was a big issue. But I think I'd do it with breadcrumbs, to be honest. I think that's just an easier way to go about it. Because even just thinking right now, it's just going to be more of like a thin layer of omelette or something daft, isn't it? Because it's egg. It's just an egg. So I think when I next make it again, I'll do a bread, like coat it in a bit of egg so that it sticks, but then just blitz up a wholemeal bread cake or something, and that'll work in the same effect. Well, better if anything. But yeah, I've just put the chips in for 5 minutes longer, just to ensure they get that extra bit of crisp, and the mushed peas in the oven. So we'll skip now and see how it looks. So there we go, all finished. It looks alright to me. Normally, I'd probably do a bit of gravy and some curry sauce, but I just can't be bothered time. I'm really tired and I just want to get this eaten. But yeah, obviously I'll try and make it as chippy as possible, and I probably would put those extras with it. But no, it looks alright, but let's get to tasting. So obviously the only thing I'm going to try is the fish, because that's the only thing that I've made today that's new. I'm not squirting lemon on just yet. I just want to try it just with the salt and pepper, just see how it cooks, see how it tastes. Yeah, looks alright. It's cooked through really nicely and it's really soft. Tastes really good. I've not had fish in ages, to be honest, but it tastes fine. Like I say, it cooked nicely, it tastes fine. I miss the batter, but even if it had taken well, it wouldn't have been like chippy batter. But I mean, that's what makes it unhealthy, really, the chippy, isn't it? But no, other than that, it's nice. I enjoy it. I'm going to whack that lemon on it just to give it a bit of extra flavouring. I think it does need that, or maybe just a bit more salt and pepper, because I was a bit tight with it, because I want to see what it'd be like. I've ended up with like a bit of egg just for outside attached to it, which is a bit of an odd addition to a chippy tea, but all in all, it's nice, it's decent. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10 if I was to rate it. But yeah, next week should be fish cakes. All depends on me getting a new food processor. So I'm going to be pricing a few of them up, seeing, because I'm not bankrupting me son on one. But yeah, if not, it'll probably be a pie or something like that. But I hope you tune in for it. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, drop a comment and let me know what you thought. And other than that, hopefully see you in next week's, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.